Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. I don't know if you've noticed, but something that is a little bit missing on my face are my brows. They are screaming for a little bit of help, a little bit of brow gel, a little bit of filling in just to complete my look. So we will be diving in to play around with a new brow gel shortly, but I thought I would start off today's video with a little bit of an update from last week's video about the Glow Lit at-home teeth whitening kit. It was a full week of teeth whitening that I went through, and I must say I am really excited about the results, and I did take a couple notes throughout the week of stuff that I wanted to mention with you guys. So first things first, in the video last week, I'll be sure to link that in the description box below if you didn't get a chance to check that out. This is like the little guide that they sent to kind of see where you are from the beginning of your teeth whitening journey to the end. And I must say again, I know I had pretty white teeth to begin with, but I wanted to be like Ross from Friends' demon white teeth. I just love the look of really white teeth, so I wanted to really get there. When I first started the journey, I was probably around shade number 4. And now that I have done a full week of teeth whitening, I am pretty confident that I am down to like a 2. Really, if I keep going, maybe I'll get to that number 1 white spot. But so things are going pretty well, and again, not too bad. So for a week, I did 3 sessions of 8 minutes a day. I feel like between, kind of prepping between sessions and things like that, it probably took about 30 minutes each day, and for a week, and I was able to achieve whiter teeth. My friend Lisa wanted me to follow up on if it really didn't cause any additional sensitivity to my teeth, because that is also one thing that I was really worried about, because to begin with, my teeth are already really sensitive. And I must say the sensitivity to my teeth from the teeth whitening process, there was absolutely none. I didn't feel any of that, so that is a huge thumbs up. One thing that I did want to flag with you guys is that it was really sensitive to my lips. When you're putting the mouthpiece kind of in and out between sessions, you could get some of the teeth whitening gel onto your lips. During the session, the light is really almost burning your lips, I feel like. My lips kind of would feel really warm and tingly, and I noticed after the first and second day, my lips were really dry and almost really raw. Definitely, even putting on this in the very beginning, you almost have to reapply while you're putting this mouthpiece in and out. What I started to do the last couple days is while I was transitioning the mouthpiece, I noticed some of the teeth whitening gel would get onto my lips. I would be sure to kind of just use my finger to wipe it off, and then I would rinse that under the water, and then I would reapply this lip treatment between each sessions after I wiped off anything that was on my lips, and that really helped, and I feel like my lips are totally fine now. But after the first couple days when I didn't realize that I had some of the teeth whitening gel on my lips, it was really irritated after the fact. So that is my main takeaway. So the blue is just kind of like decor, it's the coloring. This whole area here is filled with gel. One annoying thing is the first tube that I have, I can see that there is still a lot of gel left in there, but I can't squeeze it out because the plastic up top is actually pretty firm. So you're only able to really squeeze from the middle, and I couldn't get the rest of that gel out. And that bothers me so much because I want to be able to use all the gel and not waste anything. Something that I've noticed is that if you keep it kind of at this angle, so don't hold it like this ever, let gravity help you, So always hold it at this angle. So when I'm brushing it onto my teeth, I'm kind of like holding it at this angle. And then when I'm storing it on my counter between sessions, I make sure to place it like this. So then gravity will be your friend and bring all that gel down so you can use every last drop of this whitening goodness. So that is another thing that I want to make sure that you know. But yeah, so overall, I'm really, really excited with the results. I think I'm going to maybe do another week just to see if I can get to that one level of whiteness, and it's just so easy. Everything is at home. These teeth whitening gel tubes last even longer than they say. They said it lasts about 6 sessions, but I think I can really stretch it to about 9 sessions. Overall, highly recommend. No sensitivity to my teeth, just so convenient. I will link that video for you to check out if you didn't check that out last week, but really happy with the results. Okay, let's move on to trying out a new brow gel. So BROWLY actually was nice enough to reach out to me, and they sent me their new brow soap formula, and they wanted me to give it a try. I will definitely give you guys my honest review. And it comes with a nice little face spritz so you can wet the spoolie, and then once you spray the spoolie about 3 times, we're going to open up the brow soap. So how cute is this? It's the BROWLY Soap Booster in the color transparent, so it is a clear brow gel. So here is the brow gel in here, and then it comes with a mirror inside, which is really nice. I like that I could just do everything using this. And so I will go ahead and spray this, kind of create a little paste and lather in there, and then we will brush it into the brows and see how it goes. I was doing a little bit of reading on their website, and one of their pro tips is they really suggest you combing your brow hairs down. So with the brow soap in the spoolie, you're gonna comb the brow hairs down to really coat the hairs, and then you can push them up, and it will just fully coat all angles of the brow, help them be all fluffy and natural, and give you that like brow laminated look. So I'm really excited to give it a shot. And then I will probably darken and fill in the brow hairs a little bit with just a little bit of MAC eyeshadow. Excited to give this a try, and let's dive right in. I'm going to use their face spritz that they sent me to wet the spoolie. Really, if you don't want to get the face spritz, you can use any sort of setting spray, or the MAC Fix Plus is something that I use a lot for brow soaps as well. Spray this down a little. Okay, then I am going to take the brow soap, even get a little bit more wet on there so I can get more of a paste. But on their website, it says that it's not going to leave any sort of residue and things like that, because I did find that some of brow soaps do leave a little bit of a residue that may sometimes be a little bit hard to work with. Okay, so we are nice and coated on here. I'm going to follow their directions and brush my brow hairs down. It like feels weird to be doing it, like it feels unnatural to be brushing the hairs down, but I like the idea of like it helping it fully coat the brows, you know? So ooh, that is some type of look right there. Okay, so brushing hairs down, and then now going back up. Okay, I see what they're saying. Oh my goodness. Wow, do you guys see? My brows look like they're fully laminated right now. Oh my goodness. I really like their trick of kind of pushing everything down and then going up, but my brow hairs are pretty fine, so I really had to work in because I could see some of the brows still pointing down. I really do feel like I have this like crazy brow laminated look. Like, look at how feathery and the difference is. I'm actually going to zoom you guys in so you guys can really see the difference. Okay, you guys are nice and close now, but do you guys see the difference? So this one just has the brow gel in it, and my eyebrow is just like so much more fluffy and big, and oh my gosh, it totally looks like I have laminated eyebrows, and you can see the difference. This one is definitely thinner and everything is kind of angled down, but okay, pretty impressed. Okay, so let's do this one now. So we have matching brows. It does feel a little bit strange though. It kind of feels like I have a little bit of like glue in my eyebrows because they're just kind of like, ooh, we're stuck on there. I'm feeling this look. Let's spray this down again. Kind of becomes a little bit of a paste. So let's start by brushing everybody down. This is quite the look here. And then now let's brush everybody back up. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I like all this area in the front to be obviously all pushed up to give me that fluffy look. But then towards the ends, you still want it to kind of point down. You don't want that to look too crazy. So I brush it up and then do one of these guys. Oh my goodness, do you see these fluffy laminated vibe brows? Okay. I am really into this formula because I am not seeing any sort of like white residue or anything like that. Other brow soaps that I've tried, I've noticed that it kind of almost like if I put a little bit too much on, it gives me a little bit of like a white residue, but this totally feels like it's going on totally clear. I feel like I was very liberal with it and I really coated it in there and I'm not seeing any sort of residue. And so for a super natural look, you could even stop here, you know, like this could just be like my brows are styled, they look thicker, they look a little bit darker with the brow soap on there. But you know me, I feel like I need a little bit more is more and I want it to be a little bit darker. So I'm just going to go in with some MAC eyeshadow. I use the color Espresso. It's a matte eyeshadow and I just love that it's really pigmented. A little bit goes a long way and one of these lasts me so long. And I'm going to use this Patrick Ta brow angled brush situation. I really like it because look at how thin that brush head is. So I feel like I will just be able to go in with the MAC eyeshadow and add in a little bit of color. Okay, so you see the difference, just a little bit darker here, but still a really natural look. And it is kind of a weird feeling because of the brow gel that's in there, and it does feel like there's glue in my brows. When I'm putting this in, it almost feels like my brow is like numb a little bit because I'm not feeling the brush directly on my skin. All right, you guys, what do you think? What do you think? I really enjoy the look. I feel like it's giving me just like a super feathered, fluffy, light, natural brow look. And I'm really enjoying it. Again, I must say it does feel a little bit strange because it does feel like your eyebrows are almost slightly glued down a little bit. I feel like they're just not going to budge, like they're not going to go anywhere. I love that my brows are staying exactly where I want it and they're just like totally fluffed out. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go about my day, do my work, and then I'm also going to get in a workout. I'm gonna sweat and see how it all goes down. I wanna just see how this brow gel kind of holds up through the day, and if, you know, my brows start to fall down or anything like that, we will report back. So I will go do that and I will check in with you guys with final thoughts later today. All right, see you soon. All right, hi everyone, I am back. Apologies, I know I look a little bit crazy and a little bit shiny, but I just hopped off a 45-minute Peloton ride and I like feel very on brand right now. I'm like, I just did a Peloton ride, I'm wearing my Peloton shirt, and hey, Peloton, if you're watching, you know, you could sponsor me. Just kidding, but not really. But anyway, back to the brows. So I must say, after even sweating through my workout, my brows still looking really good. But all of my makeup for that matter has held on pretty well. So the brows we did together, I'm just wearing a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury blush on my cheeks. My eyeshadow is Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. And for my lashes, I just have the velour eyeliner glue. You guys, if you haven't checked out my video, I'll link that for you guys below. But I haven't used any sort of other lash glue situation ever since I discovered this eyeliner lash glue. It's amazing, it doesn't budge, so easy to use, And these are also the velour lashes. Again, I'll link that for you in the description box below so you can check it out. Let me take a closer look at my brows to see if anything is weird. That like glue feeling that I mentioned earlier, I don't feel that anymore. I think as soon as it's kind of dried and everything like that, everything feels good. And I feel like when I touch it, it feels like there is a little bit of like wax on the brows, but really not that bad. And everything is just staying super fluffed out and exactly where I want it. I'm really enjoying this look. It's just very natural, I feel, and has just made my eyebrows look thicker and fluffier. And it's just a little bit of eyeshadow to darken them up a little bit. Let me pull you guys a little bit closer so you guys can really see the full effect that they haven't moved anywhere. 1 second. All right, we are nice and up close, but I just wanted you guys to see really up close how my brows lasted through the entire workday and a 45-minute workout. Everyone is angled up and we're doing well. We're doing well. All right, guys, well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Final thoughts, definitely into this new brow soap. I 100% love that it doesn't leave any sort of white residue, and I didn't have trouble putting on some eyeshadow to darken the brow over top of it. I am loving this look. So if you guys are in the market for a new brow soap, definitely check out this BROWLY one. Highly recommend. I'll be sure to link all the videos that I talked about in the description box below so you can check out if you haven't already. As always, thank you so much for being here. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell so you're notified as soon as I post my next video. And please take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.